MSAR is, as you said, a synthetic heavy fuel oil. It can be used in two principal applications, in thermal boilers for generating power, for generating steam, and also in large diesel engines, either for generating power on land or for generating power on board vessels. There are two principal sort of rationales for using MSAR. One is it's actually a cheaper alternative to heavy fuel oil, and we can make this probably in the region of 10 to 15% cheaper than heavy fuel oil, but it's also got some significant environmental advantages as well. We don't believe there's anything that we need to do to prove the technology is effective. We showed when we installed the facility at SEPSA that we can produce fuel at commercial scale on a very reliable 24-hour-a-day basis. We've shown in both trials, both proof of concept and longer-term trials, that we can show it works in large-scale thermal boilers and in marine diesel engines. So what we need to do now is actually build on the foundations that we've laid during the course of the last 18 months and turn those foundations into hard commercial contracts and trials. As you've probably seen, we've announced a number of things quite recently. The most recent announcement was an agreement in Saudi Arabia, which will enable us to take forward the work that we've been doing there over many years. Prior to that, we'd announced opportunities with a company in Kuwait, which again is building on some work we've done there. Prior to that, we were actually doing some work with a company called Bitumina, which is enabling us to address markets in Eastern Europe and Asia. And with Freepoint, our partner from a North American base, we're looking at opportunities in the in North and South America. So I think we've got really some great opportunities in a number of regions around the world, and we're working very hard to actually ensure that we're able to take those to commercial success. We've got, we believe, a really exciting business model, which is if we look at developing our business on the basis of selling it as a license, it actually needs very little in way of capital investment. So if we developed out in license mode of operation, we'd need very little additional capital. If we become a merchant operator or a toll processor, that does require some more significant capital investment. But the great thing is, on the back of contracts that we would have to enable us to do that, that's very easily financed, either through equity, through debt, or through specialist project finance as well. And we're looking at all of those opportunities at the moment. So we indicated at the time there that we'd, at the end of December, which is where we were then, had cash that was going to take us through to early October 2019. That remains absolutely the case. As we've tried to reinforce on a number of occasions, we've been very astute, we believe, in terms of keeping a tight control on cash and on expenditure without impacting our business development opportunities, and we're in a really strong position to enable us to continue to develop the business through 2019 and beyond.